What is happening, Flip Flop fam? I am here with Al Kushner. But Al, for people who don't know, who are you? What do you do?
Well, I'm an author. My latest book is called The AI LinkedIn Advantage, and it helps people understand how to use LinkedIn more strategically using AI to save you time and to basically become a thought leader on the platform.
Awesome. How did you get into that? Did you come from corporate America? Kind of like what led you to LinkedIn being your thing?
Well, I've been on LinkedIn for over 20 years. So for me, it was just a natural gravitation to educating people on the platform because it seemed like a lot of people were asking me questions and, how to optimize your profile, how to, be strategic with your connections. And I just developed a book that was a good timing because AI was just about 3 years or 4 years ago starting to come on its own. And by combining the AI technology with LinkedIn, it just seemed like a natural progression of what should be. When people want to make the most time on the platform, AI is a great tool to use to help you become really great on connecting with people.
So do you feel like it's more about, I mean, I know the profile is important, but do you help with content too? Like what makes the best content on LinkedIn or just profile?
Well, I mean, content is king on the platform. So with AI, you could actually come up with ideas for articles that could be used in the newsletters on LinkedIn. There's also videos that LinkedIn really likes, and you can use it for scripts for the video. So it has a lot of potential to use in creating awareness of what your abilities are on LinkedIn.
What do you think the kind of the number one asset is? You mentioned video. Like I think of LinkedIn as like, because well, I lived in Charlotte forever. So I think of bankers looking for employees is what I think of LinkedIn. So what would you say? I know it's become a lot more of a social platform, kind of a professional social platform. People share a lot more personal things, et cetera. Would you agree with that? Like where do you think the opportunity is to connect with people?
I think it depends on what you're looking to do on the platform. If you're looking to find work, it's a great way to, be noticed on the platform because a lot of employers are looking at your LinkedIn profile. You may think they don't, but it is. And it's still probably number one place that people are looking for people to staff for their companies or people to, look for job opportunities where they normally would go through other channels. LinkedIn has, I mean, with over 1 billion users, I mean, it's a a pretty large network. And it really is important that people should optimize their profile because you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. That really is going to make a difference. And that's something that a lot of people are using it for that purpose for networking with potential employers as well as for business owners who are looking to look for their prospects for their business. I think it's great.
Yeah, I think one of the things I notice with at least my building clients is they don't use LinkedIn. They're just not part of that world. So they never update their profile. And I'll go and look at somebody's guy's been building 10 years and it says he works for a solar company in Delray and he's been a builder for 10 years and it's
Hmm.
just in your head you're like, "Huh, okay." And so it's all important, right? If it's going to be out there, it's got to be correct.
Yeah, it has to be updated at least every quarter, and you have to be active on the platform. That really makes a difference.
Yeah, yeah. I know we've had a lot of success just with our newsletter, just kind of growing. Haven't put anything really behind it other than just I put my thoughts out once a week. But
Mhm.
kind of it's been growing on its own and it's a nice little community we've we've built on the newsletter. So
Yeah.
so tell me more about the book. Like what I buy the book, what's it help me do?
Well, it's going to help you optimize your profile. It's going to help you develop a strategy as far as, what to use with your headline, what pictures resonate well with people. It also will focus in on strategies on how to do outreach, because once your profile is optimized, what do you want to do with it? Do you want to look for a job, for example, and who to connect on there? It'll showcase how the premium features of LinkedIn works, like Sales Navigator, which is a really great tool for connecting with potential employers as well as prospects for businesses. So it has a lot of features that a lot of people seem to not be aware of. So that really helps a way to learn about using LinkedIn, getting your profile up and running, and just making a way to become a thought leader on the platform.
Awesome. So where can people find the book? Where can people find you? Obviously, you hang out on LinkedIn, so I'm sure that's one of the links. But
Yeah,
where
follow
can
me
we
on
find
LinkedIn,
you?
of course. The book is available on Amazon. You can also find it on Spotify if you like audio versions of it, which is great. And other fine retailers, you can find it available. Also have my website, linkvantage.com, where you can ask us other courses that I offer on LinkedIn optimization and profile. And I also have a free optimization worksheet that you can access. You can go to linkvantage.com/audit, and your listeners can access a free worksheet that helps you to optimize your profile to get you started in the right direction.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure some folks will go out and do that. I was the last guest left you a question, and you get to leave the next guest a question. So before I ask you yours, what question would you, Al, like to ask the next guest?
When's the last time you updated your LinkedIn profile?
I kind of figured you might go that direction.
Yeah,
All right, you ready for yours?
yeah.
What is one bold move you've been waiting to make?
One bold move made. Like, I would say the launch of my next book. That's something that I've been working on and hopefully releasing it next year, which will draw on my expertise on AI technology. So I'm excited to do that and release it to the public so they can know about things that help me to become, a thought leader on LinkedIn. So I think it'll be a great insight for people to learn about.
Awesome. Well, another one to look forward to. Anything else you want to leave the audience before we bounce?
No, just want to follow me on LinkedIn, check it out. I also have a new podcast you can check out called the AI Authority Edge. It drops 4 times a week, and you can find it on Spotify and Apple. So if you want to learn insights on LinkedIn as well as AI technology, check it out.
Awesome. Well, brother, thanks so much for coming on the show. This has been fun.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Look forward to it. Have a good one.
All right, gang, that does it for me and Al. All of his information will be in the show notes. And until next time, keep it on the flip side. Cheers.